Yeah, we'll be prepared. For what? This past weekend, I rewatched one of my favorite Disney movies over the weekend. I didn't get to rewatch all of it, but I watched enough to where I wanted to make a video about it. Today, I'm talking about The Lion King. I've seen it plenty of times. You've seen it plenty of times. We've all seen it. Everyone loves it. It's one of the best Disney movies out there. Man, I love this movie, The Lion King. The original 1994 animated movie from Walt Disney Animation Studios. I just love the story of this movie, you know? This this lion cub who's born into royalty. He's gonna become the new king, and he's got this jealous uncle by the name of Scar. And what happens is, Scar, he wants to be king, and so he plots a plan with the hyenas, which we'll get into in a second. The hyenas are awesome. I love those characters. So, basically, he plans a plan with the hyenas. Spoiler alert, in case you haven't seen Lion King. Mufasa dies because that's part of Scar's plan. But Simba escapes. He has to live in exile, and these two other favorite characters of mine, Timon and Pumbaa, save the day. They save Simba, and they kind of raise him, and then, long story short, he's called back to save his kingdom. He stops Scar, and Pride Rock is rightfully Simba's, and he takes the throne. That's pretty much the whole movie for you right there. So let's talk about the hyenas. You got Bonsai, Ed, and Shenzi. Ed is the best character. That moment where Mufasa has him pinned down, and he's like, "If you ever touch my son again," and Shenzi's like, "Oh wait, this is your son? Bonsai, did you know about this?" No, Shenzi, I didn't know. Did you? And she goes, "No." And then they go, "Ed?" And Ed just smiles and shakes his head like this. I thought that was the best part of the movie, at least one of them. And then I love it when Mufasa spends time with his son Simba. And yeah, that's a touching scene. Notice that whenever they have Simba and Mufasa together, they play this sort of instrumental music in the background. I noticed that when I watched The Lion King. They'll play a certain type of tone to the music whenever those two characters are around. But what I liked is that when he told Simba about how the stars in the sky resemble the great kings of the past, and how they'll always be there to guide you, and so will Mufasa one day. Lion King is a very touching movie for me, and I'm sure it is for all of you. There's some very emotional stuff in this PG movie. That's right. Kid-friendly movie with some serious elements in it. Now let's talk about Timon and Pumbaa, where I think we all know that Pumbaa is the real brains of the two, because he says to Timon, hey, maybe he can be on our side. And then Timon's like, no. And then he's like, wait a minute, he could be on our side. You get that a lot with Timon and Pumbaa, where, Pumbaa will say something, and then Timon will dismiss it, and then make it his own idea. I thought that was pretty funny. And then the whole Hakuna Matata bit's hilarious. I love that song. Great song. The soundtrack's even better, because you got one of the GOATs, Elton John. He did some great music in this movie, as well as Hans Zimmer for doing the score. Such a great soundtrack. And Pumbaa are hilarious. I love that whole bit where they're distracting the hyenas so that Simba can go up against Scar. And then I love how they rescue Zazu, who is another funny character. Now, Zazu is that very, not necessarily annoying character, but more of a pest character to Simba and Scar. No, I've analyzed that before Simba went into exile, he could have ended up like Scar, because like when he was told that he was going to be king, he thought that he could do whatever he wanted to. So like that kind of foreshadowed what could have happened if the events of Lion King didn't happen. Just a little analogy. And Rafiki is also one of my favorite characters. I love it. I love Rafiki's personality. Rafiki's just a cool character, you know? He's the one that participated in Simba's ceremony at the beginning of the movie. And he also helped fight the hyenas, Scar's army. And he's just funny, because there's this one part where he whacks Simba with his staff, and Simba's like, ow, that hurt. And he goes, oh yes, the past can hurt. Now, my favorite song in that movie, that's a bit hard to decide, because Be Prepared is a great song. But so is I Just Can't Wait to Be King, as well as Hakuna Matata. But I think the best song is The Circle of Life. That's just how I see it. Now, as far as the ones performed by Elton John, I've always liked the song Can You Feel the Love Tonight. The way it's performed is just 10 out of 10 for me. That's all for today. It's The Circle of Life. So, leave a like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment today. Also, join my Discord community. It's a great, small community with cool people. Stay cool, everyone.